Now with a health alert about fiber maxing, it's the latest nutrition trend on social media that really promises to boost energy levels and your health by making these small changes to things you eat and the way you eat. So here to give us a reality check, as always, is Dr. Darien Sutton.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, so what is this fiber maxing and how much fiber do you actually need?
So first off, I have to say this is a trend I can stick by. The majority of us are talking about protein, but very few of us are talking about fiber, and it's the one nutrient that can extend your life. And 95% of Americans are not getting the recommended amount of fiber.
95%?
95% of us are not getting the recommended amount. So for reminders about how much you need to start with, the U.S. dietary guidelines say that you should start anywhere between 22 and 34 grams of fiber per day. What does that look like? Some examples in front of me. This is not where you should get all your fiber.
No, like that. Not all the bananas.
It's about 7 apples, 11 bananas.
If
you eat that many in one setting, you might have a problem. So you got to get creative. But fiber is so much more than helping us with digestion. We talk about that a lot. It slows down digestion. That helps you regulate your sugar, decrease your insulin spikes. That protects you against diabetes. But it does so much more. It binds toxins and reduces inflammation in our gut. That helps us to reduce our risk of colon cancer. It even helps us to get rid of cholesterol, and that in turn reduces our risk of heart disease. So there are so many benefits of fiber, and so few of us are getting it.
You are selling me on it, but I know you said don't eat just what's in front of us. So how can people boost their fiber intake but do it safely?
Yeah, so knowing where you need to find it at. These are some examples, but like I said, if you try to eat all of these in one setting, you might end up with more problems than you think of. So number one, starting where you can find it. You can think about things like beans and legumes, for example. When you're shopping, you can add that to your salad. That can help to make it more nutritious and also make it maximizing in terms of fiber. Nuts and seeds. A half a cup of nuts, for example, is about 8 grams of fiber. And of course, eating your vegetables, about 2 to 3 handfuls of vegetables, again, 8 grams of fiber. And I left oats at the end because you can start with your day. You can start your day with a lot of fiber. You add your oats, some chia seeds, some fruits. That can already be about 20 grams of fiber if you do it right, and that can help you to get to those numbers when you need to.
I just ate some oats, so I'm very happy right now. Talk about fiber supplements.
Yeah.
We have only a few minutes or seconds left, but should you be doing supplements?
Yeah, well, you can do supplements, but of course, you know my recommendations. Shop the supermarket because that's where you're going to find your nutrients, because it's going to be so much more than fiber. You're going to get protein and other vital nutrients when you're shopping in the supermarket. If you're choosing a supplement, understand that a serving is about 5 grams of fiber. Now, remember what we needed, 22 to 34 grams, so that's not going to be your end-all, be-all. So making sure that you're getting it from your food, because that's going to be the best place to start.
As always, with the right advice, thank you so much.
Of course.
Darien
Thank
Sutton.
you.